a very special episode, as this is a season finale. What a journey of hosting 16 celebrities across 2 seasons of the Shark shows. From Bollywood to television, to comedians to business tycoons. It's indeed a privilege and honor to host this last show of season 2. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show, Trending Live with Richa Mehta. This is season 2. Watch this show till the end, as I will be concluding this show on a very special note. Great companies, in the way they work, start with great leaders. Season 2 is all about making you meet such superpowers, the great leaders, the business tycoons. Is going live on 5 different platforms of Facebook and YouTube, which is India's leading real estate group, in association with Ritik Kashyap Films, the Creativity King, and Sham Creations, the ad agencies. I will start by a small introduction about the brand which is coming today. The lady, the super lady, Shivani Malik. Shivani Malik is the director of Da Milano. He is from a background with rich international exposure and diverse experiences. With the keen to eye to detail and precision, Shivani entered the business back in 2007 when Damino has only 2 stores. Now, moving it further, it has now 58 stores and eyes for augmenting its customer reach by making global footprints at important locals. A trendsetter in many ways, Da Milano's innovative and discreet fashion aesthetics has won fans across all over the globe. Her creativity and conviction contributes in creating Da Milano as a distinguished brand, reinventing the very notion of affordable luxury in India. So, without wasting any further time, let me invite Shivani Malik.
Thank you so much. It's indeed a great honor to be a part of your show. Thank you so much once again.
So I'm really glad that I have a woman entrepreneur on my show on the season finale. Thank you so much, Shivani, for taking out time and coming on the season finale.
Thanks. Thanks for having me. It's indeed a great, great honor.
Da Milano is one of my favorite brands too. So while I was reading, I was getting excited, that I have you today on my show. And I love the brand and I'm a big fan.
Thank you so much. This means so much to us, and this is what keeps us going. Thank you so much.
So the first round is also about that. We just want there are a few questions about you, your career, about Da Milano, and just to let our viewers know how did Da Milano become so big? So we'll start with
That's
the first.
That's a huge compliment because we still feel we are in the initial phases of our expansion. We are right now just beginning our journey and we have a very, very long way to go. So I wouldn't say Da Milano has become so big. It has a long way to go and I hope to see it in all parts of the world in the coming few years. So that's the focus, that's the aim, and that's the vision for the brand.
But Shivani, यही तो पहचान होती है बड़े brands और बड़े लोगों की. They still feel that they start for something big ahead.
We believe in taking baby steps in achieving something that we wish to achieve. Of course, there are speed breakers on the way. We are currently on a speed breaker with COVID around, that has impacted all our lives, but we just consider it to be a small speed breaker which we know shall go away from all our lives very soon and we shall be back on track.
Perfect. So I would like to start the first round. So entering into the business in 2007 with two stores having more than 50 plus stores currently. It truly
We actually have 80 plus stores. I think that's
oh
yeah. We have 80 plus stores currently. Yeah.
oh so I think my team must have gone through
It
the
must
list.
be, yeah. Yeah. So
So
each
about your
store each store is like each store, each city has been like a new baby for us, which we try nurture and bring up. It's been a pretty eventful journey. We started When we started long back, we didn't think we would be here. But we always aimed for, we used to travel abroad, we used to see brands, we used to see the similar brands spread across different cities of Europe, of America, and we were like, why can't we build something that is also seen across the globe? So with that vision in mind, we decided to take Da Milano, which was a single store concept, um, and make it into a brand. uh, of course, we didn't expect to get the kind of love in very little time that we've got, but it's all thanks to our customers and the citizens of this country, which has given us so much love that today we boast of around 10 stores overseas as well. So, with that in mind, and with a little bit of hard work, we expect to have many more in many parts of the world, because I feel that the brand has a niche and has the scope to further grow.
so what all are the products under Da Milano?
So we have a huge range of products, and that is one of our USPs. Basically, we have from everything. So we cater to not just women; we cater to men, women, older women, younger women, older men, younger men, travel, home. You think of anything, we have a product to offer. So for gifting, for even price range, it varies from as low as like 300 rupees, which you can get a keychain or a notepad, and goes up till 30,000, 40,000. So we have a huge variety of products, and we feel that we can offer something to each customer that's walking into our store.
Okay, quite impressive, I must say.
Yeah. Yeah. So anything that you can think of, we try and create it for you in leather, and try and provide for you anything that you can think of. So anything that comes into our mind, and we would, from a pen stand to a tissue paper box to a sunglass case. Everything. So that's what we try and create.
Nidhi is also saying that it's really awesome. I'm a big fan of Da Milano.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Means a lot.
Can you list down any three qualities which sets Da Milano apart from the other competitors which you must be having?
Um, I would say that the brand is actually very different from any of its competitors. Uh, Talk about the quality in terms of price. I don't think the kind of quality that we are providing at the prices that we are providing, even any international brand is able to compete with us. So that is one of our biggest USPs. Also, the range of products, the colors of the products. Mostly you'll see leather products, leather brands are into very, very boring product colors, whereas we come in a huge variety of colors. We also actually don't have seasons that we work on. We actually follow fast fashion. So we like to offer customers something new each time they walk into the showroom. So we have, like, every time you walk into a Da Milano store, you'll find something new. So we actually have products coming in every week. That's another thing that separates us from any other brand. Um, the thing that I want to focus most on is our customer service. We provide lifetime warranties on all our products, which is not given by any other brand that I can think of. From your Chanel's to your Gucci's, nobody does that. Um, Anytime that you purchase a bag, anytime in your lifetime, you can come and get it back to us, and we shall repair it completely for you. So that is one of our biggest USPs, and we proudly boast about it. So I think our brand is actually quite different from any of its competitors, and it's quite obvious in all the love that we get, and we continue to get, that we keep working harder and keep innovating and keep, reaching levels that our customers want us to reach.
So Shagun Setia says that great to have a woman entrepreneur. Just commented.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
and growth
Thank you so much.
going great. So, what latest innovation or technology Domino is in as per the today's need?
So basically, as you know, retail is badly affected with COVID. Everybody's moving digital. Um, Thankfully, we already had a strong digital presence, but we are our now our aim is to focus more and more on digital rather than just retail. And I mean, we are in talks of like even innovating, getting augmented reality into our platform so that actually the digital experience is comparable to your physical experience. So we want to make the digital experience of a customer come as close as to the physical experience when he walks into the store. So that is something we are constantly working at right now. Also, we're coming up with a range of products which especially would be required during this time. For example, work from home. So we have a huge work from home series that we are working on. I'm personally looking at it, coming up with desks to be, when you sit at home and work, your accessories, your basically converting your home into an office and anything that you require for that. So also, entertainment is now going to be more from home, so bars and butler trays, etc. These are, I mean, I'm just giving you small examples that we are actually working on creating a whole new line of products which is now relevant much more than it was ever before. So innovation is the only key, I believe, to make a brand grow. So if you become obsolete and you do not innovate and the same products are offered to the customer, it is going to be difficult for a brand to grow. So the one advice I give to most people is keep innovating and you will reach where you have to.
So we had Raj and Rajesh wishing, congratulations. So thank you so much, guys. This 2 seasons were possible only because we had good viewership across all platforms. Darpan Sandhu also said, I'm a big fan of Damilano.
Thank you. Thanks. I'm
So,
humbled.
so Shivani, the season two was about business tycoons, and you are eighth and eighth business tycoon rather an entrepreneur and innovation. So if I talk about hosting the episodes, innovation is a common point for all the eight business tycoons which they have mentioned during the show. So I am sure people who are going through and people who are listening, our viewers, they a lot of them actually have startups also, and they must be facing these issues. What do you have to say about that? Because I'm sure innovation is required at each point, even if somebody is growing a seed in terms of the startup. So innovation is required from the very first day.
Yeah. So exactly what this is what we focus on. So you cannot start a brand or you can't have a startup, come up with an idea and let it sit there. What is relevant today might not be relevant tomorrow. So every day the strategies actually have to be reworked, and that's how we do it at Damilano. So strategies have to be different from different stores. Strategies have to be different from online and offline. So strategies is something that I believe every business needs to look at. It is something that is very very important, that one must keep working on, how to improvise on their product, how to provide, in our case, how to provide a better product at a lower price, as well as how to come up with something which is relevant today. Today, travel accessories are not as relevant as home accessories. So one has to keep changing focus according to the time. Right now, travel is at an all-time low, whereas work from home is at an all-time high. So one needs to keep changing focus and keep working on what is relevant today. If I do not innovate, I will lose out. I will miss the bus. And that's exactly how it is for each and every business. So one, I would feel that every day's situation needs to be reassessed. Every day one needs to come up with a new strategy and see what they thought of yesterday, is it still relevant today, will it be relevant tomorrow, and plan accordingly.
So true, so rightly said. I mean, because one of the companies I own is a magazine. Yeah, if when
Yeah.
I was starting years back, magazine as per se you don't go and purchase because of digitalization, but
Yeah.
it's been good just because we are trying to get people who require fame, even if somebody
Yeah.
is in corporate and that source of happiness inside is missing. If somebody is a tarot card reader but they are not able to expand beyond a point, that's where magazine
Yeah.
comes to picture, and it's a shortcut to fame. And it's been doing good. It's been 2 years. We are able to sustain. We are able to meet our expectation in terms of the yearly growth, only
Right.
because and keep pitching the right thing at the right time. So I think
It's
it
also
goes
important to have a niche.
niche. Exactly.
So you have to be somehow different. If you're
True.
not different, it's not going to work. So whatever business idea you have, it has to have a little bit of an edge. This is what I feel, because joining the bandwagon doesn't really help. You have to be different.
True, true. I think there are a lot of questions pouring in. Would take at end of the show, because then we because I missed few questions before this also. So Sachin, we will be taking your question at the end. So Shivani, am I audible?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. So if not Da
Yeah.
Milano, what do you think you would be doing?
So actually I'm a master's in economics and finance, and I was a Delhi University topper in economic honors.
Oh wow.
So I would definitely see myself in one of the IS services or a boring corporate job.
Okay. Um, you know what? Even I topped it in college. I am also Delhi University topper, but I was in BCom honors. I did BCom honors. But yes,
Oh, nice.
destiny had some other destiny had, because I
Exactly.
from college finance to getting placed in one of the leading MNCs, Ernst and Young, to now from last 2 years coping up with the companies and totally fashion. So I have my companies into fashion. फाइनेंस कहीं नहीं है, बट हाँ,
Nice.
education कभी waste नहीं जाती. I'm very good with numbers. So anything and everything which I have learned and been educated about is helping me in terms of growth, in terms of because पढ़ाई कभी waste नहीं होती. So people keep asking
I totally.
आपने finance से fashion, why that? But it's about destiny, and I'm sure that it directly or indirectly that is helping me.
What is relevant in today's day. I think that's also very, very important, that one has to say what is relevant.
Yeah,
So no matter what you've studied, what you've I mean, that's your backbone. That's what I mean. With me, it was just not my studies, because I studied abroad. It was also like it was gave me a lot of exposure. So it gave me a lot of learnings in all ways. But I guess it's more to do with what is relevant, and
right,
that's what businesses are that's important for businesses as well,
right.
to see what is relevant as of
Yeah,
today.
true. Um, okay. So Shivani, you're mother of two.
Yeah.
How do you your professional life, which is again going to peak and doing innovating every day, to being a mother at home?
you know uh, there's no uh, there's no correct answer to this question. It's always like you're always trying to balance out. Sometimes you give more attention to one, and sometimes you give more attention to the other. Whichever one you give more attention to, you will feel guilty for the other. And that is true in every woman's case. There are days when I feel guilty I haven't spent time with my kids. There are days when I feel guilty I haven't done enough for my business, which I could. But that's a constant war. I've come to terms with it, and I've made my peace with it, that there will be days when my kids will require more attention, and there are days when the business will require more attention. And that's what I feel is important.
All right, very rightly said. So before we move on to this to the round two, we have a small commercial by Ram Ratan Group.
Yeah.
Shivani, we are back. It's been a while since we connect with Shivani. Till then, we have another video which Ritik Kashyap Films and Sham Creations have jointly put it through. So I would like the production team till that time Shivani comes back. Can they play the season 2 video? Welcome back. So we have
Sorry.
Shivani. You went somewhere.
My connection was not working, so I just went to check on it once, so that it
Oh.
doesn't it kept going and coming. That's the thing.
So my
Sorry.
actually made a video for season 2, and I thought since the time you were not here, so we took that few seconds to play the video, and
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
saw that.
that happy that got such a good team. So Shivani, now let's move on to the round 2 quickly. It's would you rather game. I'll give you two options. You have to be quick in your answers and give the
Right.
answer. Yeah,
Done. I'm ready.
ready? Cool.
Yeah.
Would you rather read minds or accurately predict future?
Read minds.
Okay, interesting. Would you rather lose your sense of taste or your sense of smell?
Sense of taste.
Rather able or travel in time?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Would you rather able to freeze time or travel in time?
Travel in time.
Okay. So would you rather vacation in the mountains or at the beach?
Vacation anywhere right now. But beach is definitely my pick.
Okay. Would you rather break out in uncontrollable dance every time someone hums or never be able to sing again?
Break our and dance.
अच्छा, क्योंकि अगर आप सिंगिंग चूज करते मैं आपसे गाना गवाती.
मैं तो सिंग वैसे ही नहीं कर सकती. Can't sing. I don't want everybody to run away.
Would you rather be an unknown superhero or a famous one?
Famous one.
Would you rather eat as much as your favorite junk food or without any negative side effects though and or receive 1 million? Are you a junk
Uh,
food fan?
yes, very much. But I would still receive 1 million and buy the junk food of that 1 million. Yeah.
I thought planned question, so I think junk food for the second option was cut. But ठीक है, कोई नहीं, अभी तो चल सकता है, just you and me.
Yeah.
Would you rather spend every weekend indoors or spend every weekend outdoors? Are you an indoor fan or you like to be outdoors?
Outdoors. Outdoor.
Okay. Okay. The last one. Would you rather live low life with your loved ones or rich life alone?
Low life with loved ones.
I knew it. You will answer this.
I'm a people's person. I'm a family person. So,
Before we move on to the vote of thanks, I would like my production team to quickly give us the questions. I think from Himani's question, we missed all the questions ahead. So can you please start with the Himani's question first? Okay, let's have Ashish Mehta's question. Hi, Shivani. How does Da Milano prevent duplicacy and piracy? Which is true actually, because even if you see LV or Gucci, there is duplicacy and available everywhere. Yeah.
yeah. So if you go onto Facebook or Instagram, you can check. If you type Damilano, you will see lots of our duplicate products. In the beginning, we took it as a compliment that we have reached that stage where our products are getting duplicated and copied. the only way to achieve this is trying to achieve, our customers know our quality. They instantly can see a bag and tell whether this is a Damilano bag or not. It's difficult. The only way we prevent it is by innovating and putting in so much R&D into our products that we know it's not going to be able to be copied that easily. So what we do is
Oh,
we try and produce the maximum quality at the best possible price. That is our USP, and that's what helps us in getting duplicated or copied. Or, I mean, still I would say there's not 100% guarantee. There are a lot of people who are making the same products in cheaper materials and selling them. Brands across the world haven't been able to control that. Many women from their homes are selling duplicate products of Damilano. um, I will just say that those customers buying those bags are not our customers. They are not people who would buy from us any which way. So there's little we are losing out on in that way. But we're working on this piracy issue just as is the rest of the world.
okay.
It's difficult to have a copyright on each and every product. The only way to do it is in putting in a lot of R&D into your product so that the quality and price are not matched.
The good part of your product is that you have a good wide range. I mean, starting from, like you
Yeah,
said, 300
yeah,
to maybe as high as whatever. But
yeah.
that's something also works for
Also,
people to.
production is in our hand. So we produce all our products. All our stores are company owned, company operated. So we have the entire supply chain, which is totally under our control. So
Okay.
that gives us an extra edge. It's not like our factories are producing for any other brand in the world. So our factories are completely run by us, which are only producing for us. So I think that also gives us an edge.
All right. Okay. So Nidhi says, "Ma'am, you are inspirational to us."
Thank you so much, Nidhi. Thank you so much. I'm still on the starting phase of my journey, and I hope I have a long way to go.
Himani says, "What is your favorite product from Da Milano?"
Well, that's a difficult one. I have to be honest and I have to confess one thing. I use no other bags except for Damilano bags.
I'm
Every
sure.
time you'll spot me, you will only spot me with a Damilano bag. So, of course, bags are closest to my heart. Having said that, my wallet is also Damilano. My travel accessory is also Damilano. Uh, it's what I create, and it's what I'm in love with.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Debishi says, "It was a pleasure watching Trending Live. Richa, the Quickly Chat Show was a great initiative to spread knowledge, positivity, and happiness. Hope you will come back soon." Thank you so much, Debashish, for writing such a sweet comment. We have not planned season 3, but you never know. Sachin says, "Hi Shivani, your professional journey is very inspiring from 2 to 58. I would like to know what is next in store for Damilano in terms of expansion. Would you be adopting any new strategies?"
Yeah. So I would like to tell Sachin that this is the time to only adopt new strategies. It
Exactly.
is the time to reinvent, rethink, re-strategize. So it
Yeah.
is a time to actually for us to focus much more on digital, and through our digital presence spread across the globe. It's actually, if you think about it, it's easier to cater to customers digitally than to have physical presence of stores. Retail is our first love. We will not leave that behind. But we will definitely shift our focus for right now on digital and digital expansion, and digital marketing. Everything to do with digital is right now our main focus, as well as coming up and reinventing new products. Also, the plans to open physical store is not totally on halt. We are looking at different countries, but if we were looking at 10 stores in a country, we are now looking at one or two and serving them more digitally.
Right. Okay. So Vijayji says, "Great show, Richaji. Nice children. Thank you so much. It was not possible without Ramratan Group support." So Ashish Mehta says, "Trending Live with Richa Mehta is getting bigger and better. Keep it up. Looking forward for the next season." So guys, we have not planned the next season yet, but we would consider that. And the same is the thing sponsors also want. But I have a tight schedule. I have shoots coming up from starting of next week to a month. So we'll plan it out. Thank you so much. So Manish say, "Hi Richa, hi Shivani. What are your global plans?" So everybody is actually talking about exposure, expansion strategies, and future plans.
So basically, PM Modi has rightfully said, make local global, and let's be vocal for local. Our focus is on that, on making local global. If the Armanis and the Gucci's of Italy could do it, Da Milano of India can definitely do it. That is what we are aiming at, and we are trying to be as vocal for local. And we are trying to rope in the government also, since they are in support of this, to help us spread our wings across the world, because we know whichever part of the world we would be present in, we would give all the competing brands a run for their money, only because of the USP of our products and customer service. So we're looking forward to serving customers across the globe.
Okay. Okay, another big one. Thank you for bringing Shivani on the finale. Happy to see you on Trending Live with Richa Mehta. Have seen you on other webinar and conclaves. What has been your motivation to be associated with the brand for 13 years?
So, if you're not motivated, if you are not, basically, this is a brand which was started by me. I would say, till I joined the brand, it was a double store concept. It was a family business up till then, which we then converted into a brand. So, I will say that this is my first baby. It comes before my two kids. I have literally brought it up, nurtured it, and you can never get bored of your children. You can never let go of your children. You just want to keep nurturing it and see them grow, bloom, and blossom in the whole world. And that's exactly what Da Milano is for me. I also
We can
am the co-founder of another brand called Rosso Brunello.
okay.
So we started our footwear brand also back in 2011, which I'm the co-founder for. So
Okay.
that's our second child. Then came our two kids, basically. So we treat our brands like our children, and help, and we try and nurture them equally.
Okay. We can see that the time. I mean, the way you talk about your brand, it's very much visible that it's something which comes
Thank you.
inside.
Yeah,
So,
without passion, I don't think this kind of a thing is possible, because it requires a lot of your energy and your time and your love. So it's like, if you're unable to do it, it's not going to grow.
okay. So Anjana says hello. Hi Anjana. Shagun Setia says, what do you think differentiate Da Milano from other bag brands these days?
I think I've already answered this question, but just to repeat, Da Milano has its own USPs, which, I mean, me being an international traveler, traveling around the world, I haven't seen many brands do it. We have a lifetime warranty on all our products. We provide a range of product which I don't see many brands do. We also come up with a new collection every week, so that each time a customer walks into our store doesn't get bored. We also are very, very focused on our customer service. We like to pamper the customer right before he enters the store to the point which he leaves the store, and this is what we are working on in our digital presence as well. We want to actually replicate our physical experience to the digital experience. So this is what we are trying to do and working on as of now.
Okay. Manish says, what is foreign brand you admire most? Which
That's a
is your
tough one. It's like when you love your own child, it's like, whose child do you admire the most? So this is a really tough one. I have lots of brands I do look up to, I will not deny. I see their story, and I constantly think, if they can do it, so can we. All the brands, all the Italian brands like Chanel's and LV's, Dior's, they've really worked hard to be where they are today, and we hope we're counted in that list someday.
so Raj says, congratulations. Thank you so much. Quickly, can we have Baram Mehta says watching. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the show. Um, I think we are done with the questions. Manish says, how can we connect with Shivani for her global plans? If
They
somebody
can
wants to,
email me. I'm open to all sorts of emails. They can email me on shivani@damilano.com, and I'll happily look into any support that is lent to us.
sure. So she has mentioned the email. So Are you planning to open stores overseas or join JV for productions?
We are planning to open stores overseas as of now. Our entire supply chain is under our control, and we like to keep it that way as of now.
All right. I think that's answers this question. But anything which you guys want to mention, that you can email it to her, or you can reach out to my official page, and my team will be able to make it reach to her. So, Shivani, how was the experience of being on the show? It was, I think, it's been 35 minutes now, and it was something of my favorite.
Yeah,
Basically, my favorite brand. So, पता भी नहीं चलता कि actually it's been half an hour. We are half an
I
hour
know.
through. How was your
I know.
experience of on the show?
It's amazing. It shows me what women power is, being interviewed by a woman yourself. Like, I'm proud of it, that women are taking the world ahead, and totally in favor of women, supporting women and making it bigger. And thank you so much for that. Thank you for having me over. It was an amazing show. Short, sweet. I mean, I thought it's going to be 15, 20 minutes, 36 minutes. I don't know. I didn't get bored. I hope no one got bored. It's been really nice to be here on this show, and all the best to you, and
So much.
congratulations for having such an amazing season.
Thank you so much. And yes, this was my longest episode ever. But yes, it was very interesting. And thank you so much for sharing the insights and about expansion plans and strategies, and especially innovation. So one thing in common, like I said, was innovation. If you are innovating your brand, if you're making sure that you're reaching the right market, things will favor you. Things will follow up. So thank you so much, Shivani, for for coming today and spend and taking out some time.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
So here we come to the end of the season 2, Trending Live with Richa Mehta. The journey started off when the plan was to host only 4 episodes, of which was with celebrities. But thanks to the Powered by partner, Ram Ratan Group, and associate partners of both seasons, Fashion of Spruce, Khwahish by Tamanna, Ritik Kashyap Films, and Sham Creations. That journey kicked off so well, got so much respect, applause, appreciation, and viewership across all platforms which cannot be defined in words. I am not a host. I've never hosted any chat shows before. But now I've got so many offers to host chat shows, even on television, including Hotstar. I'm glad to add this as another feather which plays a big role along the other things I do: modeling, acting, and entrepreneurship. Big thanks to the viewers across all platforms for such an overwhelming response. The USP, like everybody says, is in-depth study for all profiles, positiveness, fun element, and the word quickie. However, I know some shows went up to 30 minutes. Special thanks to my creative team, my production team, and my manager for actually making sure that everything starts on time. Also, the best part of success lies in a good team, like everybody says. But I've got the best. Have made so many friends through this chat shows. The 16 guests was so down to earth and nice to talk to. The 16 celebrities I had, 8 in first season and 8 business tycoon in second season. They are so good and nice to talk to, and I have become friends with each one of them. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching the show and giving tremendous support. Stay in touch. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining today. Until we meet next, stay in touch.